What's up, YouTube? It's Izzy back with another video, and River, she's gonna help us out. Get up here. Hey, come here. Oh, you're hitting and stuff. Get up here. Get up here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you can get on the fireplace. Let me show you. Stay there. Good Rib. She's helping. But we're gonna do a little bit of a different video today. So a while back, we got this fish tank, and it's been trial and error. The first couple months were a little rough. I should have done a little bit more research before buying the fish. We had some serious cycling going on in the tank, and unfortunately it did kill our original 3 fish. It was the ammonia. The ammonia got too high, and now we have testers in the tank at all time, so I can check the ammonia and the pH. And today we're gonna do a water change. It's about that time. I'll show you the fish we have now. We still stuck with cichlids, and we have 1 pleco. But we'll get the water changed, and I'll show you everything we put in the water when we change it, and I'll show you all the fish. So when it comes time to changing the water, we have a sponge filter, regular filter, a UV filter, and a heater in here. And we need to make sure we shut all those off so we don't destroy anything when the water gets too low. So we'll get those shut off, and then I'll show y'all how we do this. So we've got a water vacuum, and this has made it pretty easy changing the water. We just vacuum out the gravel. We take the water to about down there, about a third full, 2/3 full. So we take about 30% of the water out around, and we'll start vacuuming, and I'll show y'all that up close, and we'll get this tank cleaned. So now we've got our vacuum in the water, and you just pump up this and it starts sucking the water. Now it's pulling water, and then you just put it down in the gravel, and you can see all the fish waste that it ends up picking up. And we just vacuum this right into a 5-gallon bucket. You never realize how much your fish waste until you start vacuuming that gravel. There's so much. And in this side of the tank, we've got 4 cichlids. And if y'all notice the screen in there, I had to separate one of the fish out because these fish are not nice to it. And they had it so stressed that it was laying on the bottom of the tank. And I was almost certain it was gonna die. But I got it separated. Got a whole bunch of stress coat in there for it. And now that one lives on the other side of the tank with the pleco, and they get along just fine. It is not aggressive at all, and that's why he doesn't do well with the rest of the cichlids. So now our bucket's full. Drop this. So y'all can see that is the color of the water. You would never think, looking at it there, I mean, it does look slightly that color, but like, that is not clear. That is clear as can be. So that's the amount of waste that these fish produce, and it is crazy. So this is the fun part, walking around all the obstacles. Get the door open. Now we dump this outside. out. So I'll give y'all a rundown on all the fish. So we got a couple African cichlids. There's the white one and the black and yellow one. And then right there, supposedly it's a flower horn. When I bought it, that's what it was labeled as. And then we've got a jewel cichlid. There's a jewel cichlid. And she acts like a bass. It is the weirdest thing. But there she is. I don't know if y'all can see her very well. And then over here on this side, we have the electric blue, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but electric blue Akara, something like that. And then the pleco's right there. You can just barely see his fin. And those two get along just fine, but they pick on that fish so bad it cannot be in with the rest. So this was a homemade screen that I found at Hobby Lobby, and I just cut it down to size and it works perfectly. We did change the decor in here. It was just one big log when we did the first video, but we found some neat rocks. We got some pink, really interesting rocks, and we changed the decor, made it look a little more natural. But we'll get to cleaning this side of the tank, and then I'll show you how we fill it back up, which is not ideal, but it is the only way that we can do it because the water inside the house is softened water, and that is not good for fish. So we have to get water outside of the house, which thankfully none of the water outside is softened. And we do that with the bucket as well. And I always put a towel down because without a doubt, I will spill water at some point. So we'll finish cleaning this tank out, and then I'll show y'all the filling back up, treating the water, and that more or less will sum it up. Pulling from this side now. Let's see if y'all can see how dirty that water gets. You can see all that gunk, and that was from 2 weeks. Yeah, that's pretty dirty. So now we got the water about as low as I'm gonna take it. We don't wanna shock the water too much. There's quite a bit of gunk in there. Then there's also some leaves. They have chewed up this plant like no other. We're gonna fish those out, get some new water in here, get the water treated, and get everything turned back on. And at some point we'll feed them, but we're gonna let them settle down after the water change. They usually don't eat right away. Bucket number 2 is going outside. Let's see if we can get this door. Go. Second dirty bucket out of here. Now we'll come over here. Rinse this out. And we're gonna fill this bucket up. Rev might try to drink it all. Want some water? Yeah, you can say hi. You can say hi. She absolutely loves this weather. She just comes out here and lays. Come here. Come here. Come on, Riv, get your toy. Bring it here, Riv. Bring it here. Look at that, you got your toy. Come here, I'll throw it for you. Come here. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Bring it here. Come on. I can't reach it. Give it to me. There we go. You ready, Riv? Oh, that was a terrible throw. But our bucket's full. Get the water shut off. And we'll get that in the tank. Okay, I'll get this set up so y'all can watch me spill the water. This is by far the funnest part. Not really. Okay, we're back with our second bucket of water. This is probably too much water, but we'll see. That was actually perfect. Couldn't have been any better. So now that we got the water topped off, I gotta get all these leaf chunks out of here. There's another one. Oh, there was more than that in there. I don't see any more. We got 2 of them. There'll probably be another one pop up. Throw that down there, and now we're gonna treat the water. So I always put Aqua Essential and Stress Coat, and I always treat the water with that when I do a water change, or if my fish are being ornery to each other, like that one, I treated it with Stress Coat, and that was amazing. It definitely helped old Trixie out. That's her name. I don't know if it's boy or girl, but I call it a her. Old Trixie got helped out. They're over there being ornery to each other once again. But we'll get this in here, and then we'll get the filters going. Actually, we'll go the other way around. We'll get the filters back up, and then we'll treat the water with our API water treatment. So I always keep a water bottle in here so we can get that filter going again. We don't want to turn that filter on without it having plenty of water. Let's see. We'll get this taken off, and we'll get this filled right back up. Oh, there was not enough water. That back down there. And now we'll get our filters turned back on. So that's going to take a second to come on. We got our UVs back on, our sponge filter, and our heater. And y'all can see right here, here's our ammonia test and our pH test. This is actually a little bit lower, but that's what they've been doing really well in at the moment. It's not like a 7.88. It's not real high. It's pretty normal. And then look, our ammonia is good. It's in the safe range. Oh, there's that other piece of leaf. I knew I missed it. Now we'll get the water treated. So we're gonna start with our stress coat. This is 5 milliliters per 10 gallons, and this is a 30-gallon tank. So we're gonna put 15 milliliters in this one. Got the stress coat in there. And next is the Aqua Essential, and this one is, let's see. So this is 5 milliliters per 50 gallons. So it is 1 milliliter per 10 gallons. So we'll put 3 milliliters of this one. Okay, now we got our water treated. We're gonna let the fish settle for a few minutes, and then we'll give them some pellets and maybe some bloodworms, and that'll sum up the video of changing the water and keeping our fish healthy. So we are gonna give them a little bit of food, see if they don't wanna eat. There we go. Come out, get some grub. See if Trixie will eat. Nope, she says I'm good. There we go, they got the majority of that food cleaned up already, and she'll come and pick that up off the ground, or the pleco will. But that's them eating. And we got the water changed and the filters back on, and now we can go another 2 weeks and do it all over again. Well guys, that's gonna sum up our fish maintenance water changing for the day. It's a little bit different video than what I usually post, but I figured why not mix it up a little bit, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, and make sure y'all come back for the next one. Hope y'all have a great day.